Remembering Gan, Kate and William take their children to see aircraft that transported late Queen. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, along with their 3 children, paid a surprise visit to the Royal International Air Tattoo to see the aircraft that transported the late Queen before her funeral. Kate, 41, looked stylish in a beige blaze Milano blazer paired with a white blouse and tailored blue trousers. She was accompanied by her children Prince George, 9, Princess Charlotte, 8, and Prince Louis, 5, at the event in Gloucestershire. Their first stop was a massive C-17 transporter aircraft, which was used to transfer the late Queen's coffin from Edinburgh to London in September of the previous year. The 3 young royals had recently finished their term at Lambrook School in Berkshire and appeared solemn as they toured the plane with their father, Prince William, 41. Queen Elizabeth II, fondly called Gan by some of her great-grandchildren, passed away peacefully at Balmoral on September 8, 2022. At the Royal International Air Tattoo, the family's first destination was a large C-17 transporter aircraft, which was employed to transport the late Queen's coffin in the days leading up to her funeral in September. The coffin was taken to RAF Northolt in West London and then transported to Buckingham Palace on September 13, 2022. For her final journey from Scotland, the late Queen's coffin was flown from Edinburgh to London and then taken by hearse to Buckingham Palace, her residence for 70 years. On September 13, 2022, at Edinburgh Airport, the Queen received a royal salute from the Royal Regiment of Scotland before a bearer party from the Royal Air Force placed the coffin onto the aircraft and RAF Globemaster C-17. The Prince and Princess of Wales treated their children to a day filled with jets, helicopters, and historic planes during their outing. William and Kate arrived at the airshow with the young royals, and they were all smiles as they were greeted by Wing Commander Will Essex. Although the weather was gray and rainy, a few aircraft were still flying in the skies before their arrival. This visit marked George's return to the event, as he had previously attended with his parents in 2016 when he was 3 years old. He was photographed wearing ear defenders at the time. The royal children were dressed in light and casual clothing suitable for a summer day. George and Charlotte, the latter wearing a Rachel Riley dress, observed the rain-soaked concrete surrounding the massive plane as they stepped out of their car. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge enjoyed the Royal International Air Tattoo with their children. Kate showcased her smart and signature style, wearing a blasé Milano blazer paired with tapered trousers and Emmy London suede flats. The blazer featured a double-breasted front, arched pockets, and a classic pinstripe pattern in a versatile beige color. Before boarding the transport plane, they shook hands with senior RAF members and then ascended the large ramp with their parents. George had the task of partially raising the ramp and could be seen pressing the button while his father watched. As the family continued their tour of the aircraft, Louis chose to stand next to a vehicle and gaze out over the airfield. However, his interest was reignited when he noticed a board displaying information about the plane, and he later rejoined his parents. Meanwhile, Princess Charlotte listened attentively during the visit and stayed close to her parents. However, she was momentarily distracted by her younger brother, who seemed puzzled by something he saw on the roof of the aircraft. Prince George was dressed in green chinos and a short-sleeved shirt, while his younger brother looked adorable in a navy jumper and matching shorts. Princess Charlotte wore a black and white striped dress with a Peter Pan-style collar and a white cardigan to protect herself from the rain. Both Charlotte and Louis wore matching navy plimsolls as they braved the inclement weather. The Royal International Air Tattoo is one of the largest air shows in the world, and all proceeds from the event go to the Royal Air Force Charitable Trust, supporting initiatives such as engineering and flying scholarships. For her second engagement, Kate visited the Techno Zone, which aims to inspire young people to explore science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. In December 2015, Kate became the patron of the Air Cadet organization, taking over the role from Prince Philip. William, on the other hand, served with the RAF's Search and Rescue Force from 2010 to 2013, stationed at Raff Valley in Anglesey. This family outing follows a claim by a royal expert that William is a hands-on, caring dad and differs from his father, King Charles, who is perceived as a workaholic. The Prince of Wales carried out only 190 engagements the previous year compared to his father's 497. However, former BBC royal correspondent Jenny Bond commended William's approach to royal life, emphasizing that he prioritizes his family and understands the importance of spending time with his children, especially on weekends and holidays. William himself has expressed the desire for more family time with his hardworking father. He appreciates his father's dedication, but hopes for more opportunities to bond and play with his children. In a 2018 documentary, William mentioned his father's disciplined routine and workload, stating that as a child, he could barely reach his father's desk due to the piles of work. Despite this, William recognizes the need for balance and cherishes the moments when his father is present and engaged with his grandchildren. He wishes for his father's continued good health and more quality time spent together as a family. Dear friend, if you like everything new about the royal family and don't want to miss all the novelties, subscribe to our channel and like it. By doing so, you take part in our development. We work for you.